Hey guys, so I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible because I realized that I talk kind of slow usually, and I'm like, why? Um, I'm just gonna reply really quick to a bunch of stuff and then go to the question. So Alex, you said that you're sorry that you're not really sticking to the schedule. That's totally fair, and I think that's fine, but I was gonna ask you guys like how you think the schedule works with like whoever responds last asks the next question. So is it gonna just be like everyone answers like asks like one person asks a question and then the next two respond to that, and then the next person who makes a video also asks a question and the next two respond to both questions. Like I don't know, I'm a little confused about it. Because I feel like we need to still kind of think about how we're gonna sort out like questions and stuff, but I totally think that we're really close to getting the hang of it, and I think like it's fine. How I feel like how we're handling it is still okay. Um also, Alex, let me know if you need, cause you said that you don't approach people first because you oftentimes feel like they may not want to really talk to you or stuff like that. And this kind of ties back to the whole thing with like game night and Thomas and everything. Like, I really think that I want, just tell me, like, this is one of my questions to you. Like, do you think that it would be better if I put in more of an effort with you? Because I don't know if where you put yourself in the extrovert introvert kind of scale. I'm pretty extroverted, and I would totally understand if you consider yourself more introverted and you just kind of need that extra push, because I do have a lot of introverted friends that kind of would like that extra push to know, to really feel like that it would be really awesome for them to be there or to conversate with them or whatever, you know. I just think I just wonder if that would help you in any way. So let me know about that. And both of you, I wanted to just let you know that you mentioned your mom staying in Greeley because her mom stays there, or grandmother, mom. I think that's what you said. But um, what I meant to say about like wanting to be in proximity with my family was just kind of like I would like to be in a close by country or continent at least, but just America to the rest of the world, it just seems so far away, and or Australia and the rest of the world. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like certain continents or like are just kind of far, and I kind of meant it in that aspect where I just kind of wanted to be somewhat close by, like at least like at the most like 5 to 6 hour long plane trip, or like 7 hours or something, which is so much better than flying out from Colorado, which takes like basically like 20 plus hours. Um, and that's not really including layover. Um, but yeah. Um, Also, the whole family thing that you brought up, Alex, it's also a lot to do with my culture. Um, just wanted to let you know really quick. In my culture, it's very normal for us to be very supportive of each. I know it's a little weird, but in our culture, we support children until they can get a job and earn for themselves, which is honestly a bit after like college, I think, because in our culture it's very expected to go to college or to get fulfill your education and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's when a lot of Indian parents kind of are like, I guess when you're okay to stand on your own 2 feet, then that's kind of when we can wean ourselves off of supporting you. And then that's kind of when there's a little break, and then you start supporting your family. And I think that kind of ties into the fact that like once I'm at the position where I can, you know, help support my family, even if they don't need the financial support, it's just any kind of support. I think that's just a part of the culture to want to really be there, apart from the fact that I really love them. But yeah, I think it's a cultural thing. Not to say that other cultures don't have that. I don't know. I know that in American culture, like, I don't know. You should tell me what you both should tell me how that kind of tell me how that kind of works in your cultures, because I'm pretty sure you guys have different cultures and all that stuff. So yeah. Um. Also, my career. This is gonna be a long video. There's so much to talk about. Well, my career. I am in the pre-med career path, but that could take me either into med school, where I will most likely go to med school and then specialize in cardiothoracic surgery and then do my residency and get into hospital and work. That's kind of one path into my future. Um, but I think that surgery is going to become pretty roboticized by the time that I will be able to perform it. Like a cardiothoracic surgery that would require 6 people or 7 people would probably take one person and a machine to work it out, and it would be more precise, cleaner, and all the other good stuff. And I totally support it, but it's still not fully what the kind of hands-on, and I don't know, it's just not what I would like to do as a surgeon. So lately, and not lately, but for the past year, I think, or half a year maybe, I've really been thinking about biotech and genetics and going to grad school and getting my PhD and kind of developing chemical based medicine using biosimilars and like just like enzymes and bacteria and stuff like that. Just because I think that it can also be better, but it's also cheaper so that the masses that cannot really afford those life saving drugs can be able to afford it, and that kind of ties into a dream of my dad's. But I can talk to you guys about that another time. But yeah, I kind of want to make medicine for. It sounds really strange to me. It might be because I'm a little exhausted, but I kind of want to make medicine for the poor. I think that's my dream. I think to really help people who can't. I don't think that where a person is born or in what type of family or class or privilege a person is born in should determine whether they live. You know. But yeah. Um, Also, Christoph, I totally understand why you feel that way. We've talked about this before, but I just want you to know that it's definitely not easy when it comes to identity, when it to try to change something that you hate about yourself, but also kind of like about yourself. Because while you do want to change it, whenever you really think about it, you think about all the good things it is. And I usually think that it's really good because I see the way it makes people feel really comfortable with talking to you about stuff and just open up to you because you tend to open up, and it's just a really symbiotic process of you kind of bringing out someone's personality. But I do understand what you were saying, Alex, about like how it can be hard to be very enthusiastic and puppy like, I guess, and also seem competent. So I really think that it might be better for you to maybe form a better distinction with what kinds of people to be that kind of enthusiastic with and what kinds of people you might want to be more you might want to keep a straight head with. And I think it's really about balance and about understanding your audience, I think. Because like you said, Alex, like with me, Alex Thomas, and like actually a lot of introverted people, I think, would really like someone to be more kind of excited about what they have to say because it'll make them open up. But I still think that you could. It's about balance. I really think it's about balance. But yeah. So the question, Alex, your question about patience. Fuck, this video is gonna be so long. Um, I think I'm really patient with other people, but I lack patience with myself. I see that I'm really patient with other. Well, I can be really patient with other people, I think. One example could be my sister. She has, she's been through a lot, and that's why, because of her suffering, she handles situations in ways that might be hard for a lot of people to deal with. Um, but I love her so much, and I know that she doesn't like treat other people the same way as she treats me, and she really sometimes just needs to, almost, it's like an exhalation, like you just kind of need to release, and my sister needs to do that, and oftentimes she releases on me, and she's the one who's really taught me a lot about patience and love and just kind of being able to hold yourself back for the good of someone else. Um, so that's why I kind of think that I'm really good at that, because I tend to prioritize other people's needs, and that's kind of why. So, like, even when I teach people to play the piano, I feel like I'm, when I used to, when I could, you I used to be pretty patient. But with myself, I'm really impatient, and I want things to happen fast. And if they aren't happening, and if I'm not seeing progress, then I will feel like I could be doing something better with my time, and then I don't maintain that level of consistency just because I'm impatient, and I just want things to get done the best way, so I keep changing my method until I can just get it done fast, and it often comes in the way of me trying to be consistent. But yeah, that's the end of it. I'll see you guys around, and Alex, hello bitch lasagna.